coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. We out here, man. We pushing that P, man, 24/7, 365. If you ain't signed a petition for my homeboy, man, my little brother, get out. Alan Shaw, man, shame on you, the blame on you, man. We trying to save lives over here. That's the whole objective of TBP Nation. You know, save the ones that's out here from going in, save the ones that's in there and try to get them out when they've done their time and they've done it the right way, paid their debt to society. So make sure you go sign that petition, man. Alan Shaw Free is his name on IG. Go follow the page. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Supporting is important. Big love to all my subscribers. Big love to all my membership. We out here. We pushing this P, man. All 2026 and beyond. Listen, man. When we talking about support, man, that's another thing. That's rule number one in prison, man. When you go in prison, rule number one, man, trust nobody, man. Trust nobody. I'm telling you, bro. These jokers. When you in prison, man, this song, OJ should be playing in your head at all time. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Them backstabber. That should be playing in your head at all times 24/7, man. Because it's been some dudes, man, that, you know, I done met over the years and over the decades, man, that I you know what I'm saying, I was cool with, or I looked at them in a certain type of way. And them would be the same jokers that be hating on you, man. They be the same jokers that'll backstab you. And that joke used to blow me, especially when I was young, you know, until I came into, you know, more knowledge, right? Because when you in the penitentiary, man, this dog eat dog, man, you know, and, man, if they can get something or obtain something by sacrificing you or throwing you under the bus or something like that, then they on it. You know what I'm saying? They on it, man. And it happened to me repeatedly, you know, doing my bit. That's why I didn't fool with too many dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because over time, that stuff will sour you, man. It'll bitter you where you don't really let dudes cut into you. You don't really, you know what I'm saying, rock with them. It's just like I was saying in the morning mud this morning, man. If I call you my brother, man, I mean that. You know what I'm saying? To the heart. I'm not going to betray you. I'm not going to do no Bama stuff. I'm not cut like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even cut like that. You'll have, and it's like that even on the street. You know, dudes will be around you all day, but then they'll mess around. They'll try to do it to your girl as soon as you turn your head. See what I'm saying? That I ain't cut like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to go at my man, girl. I'm never going to go at my man's girlfriend, wife. I wouldn't do that. I don't care what she did. If she got naked in front of me and tried to, I'm going to tell her. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know, so it's a set of rules and principles in your head that you got to have to be loyal, man. And a lot of people ain't got that, man. And like I say, I can remember when I was on the farm, man. And I ain't even call his name, man, because you know, I don't know what the situation is now, but it was messed up then. But he was a homeboy, man. He was from DC too, man, and he used to, you know, use them drugs. You know what I'm saying? And he ended up getting sick. You know what I'm saying? He had got sick, man. He had HIV or AIDS, one or the other, and he was real sick. But at the time, he was on the farm a long time before I've been there. But he was actually from a neighborhood that was close to mine, so we got to kicking it or whatever, man. And he was all right. And he used to ref the basketball games. He was like the head ref. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was sick, you know what I'm saying? And people knew it, you know what I'm saying? Because he used to be down sometimes, don't come out to say it, be low energy, this, that, and the third. And he was real small, whatever, you know what I'm saying? His skin and style messing. And then dudes actually told me what was going on with him, right? But he still, you know what I'm saying, carried himself a certain type of way. And I guess he used to have a lot of respect. But now, penitentiary is unforgiving. Now, ain't nobody getting him respect. Dudes cuss him out, talk to him greasy. He still had his mouth like he was a bad dude, but his body won't even allow him to do the things that he was saying. You know what I'm saying? So now the tables have turned and dudes turn on you. And me being who I am, I had empathy and sympathy for him. Number one, he was from the city. He from that chocolate city. You dig? And then, like I say, he knew some people that I actually knew on the street. So I used to take up for him, man. You know, he be in the game, he caught in the game, and dudes would say something like he make a call found dude be like, man, you making a bad call, man. F you, man. That's why you dying now. You know what I'm saying? You AIDS infested. You know, I mean, vicious, man. Dudes in prison is vicious. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's like overkill, bro. You got somebody that's literally dying, bro, and we all up in here, you know what I'm saying, going through it, and you see that, and you want to attack that instead. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't like that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I feel kind of like you advantage taking. So I used to step up and tell you, I said, man, come on, man, all that ain't even necessary, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, F him, I say, okay, well then, all right then. Well, I mean, what's up? Leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? Man, what you got to do? Whatever you want me to have to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I was on that type of stuff with him. You know what I'm saying? Putting myself in harm's way. You dig? I could have got in a knife fight. I could have got in, got jumped. I mean, I did this multiple times. You know what I'm saying? And he used to be like, don't worry about it, Slim. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. But truth be told, he couldn't stop nobody from doing nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was toting that thing, but he was weak. His body was weak. He, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't really defend himself like that. He had the heart, but he ain't had the capability. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't like that because I felt like, whatever respect he had before I got there, before he got sick, y'all won't carry him like that because he was getting money and this, that, all this was proven because I done heard this, right? So the way I was, you know what I'm saying, having his back or whatever, you know what I'm saying, off of GP just cause, you know what I'm saying, when it came down to it, the way he repaid me was when the female came on the institution, where we ain't got to call her name, but and somehow, some type of way, we, you know what I'm saying, we ended up connecting, and dudes was hating on that, hating real hard because they can see it. Even if you try to hide it, they can see it. So, you know what I'm saying, and me and her was like super duper locked in, and dudes ain't know that. They just looking from afar, think I'm shooting my shot, but you know what I'm saying, I don't know if it's Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying. I don't know if it's Steph Curry. They just, speculating, but dudes used to go to her and say crazy stuff, trying to cut into her themselves. Because not everybody, but most dudes in the penitentiary try to cut into a female CO. They trying to get some drugs. Them dudes trying to get high. They trying to get her to bring something in, opposed to them just liking her. You know what I'm saying? Or, trying to, get what all of us want some. You know what I'm saying? So it was different. I liked it, you know what I'm saying? The lady, you know what I'm saying, she was cool. We had conversed and been, you know what I'm saying, in communication in different ways for a minute, and they don't know that. So dudes is going behind my back and saying, oh man, I see you talking to such all the time, or why you talking to him, or he ain't getting out, or you know how much time he got, or you know he a dope fiend, right? Oh, you know he mess with the boys, right? All these things they saying is untrue, but they saying it to try to cut into her. And she telling me, and it was very, very hard for me not to address these dudes, because if I address these dudes, it's going to get crazy. It's going to get ugly. It's going to get, you know what I'm saying, violent. And then I'm gone, and the whole situation is blowed up. So she got to the point she was scared to tell me, because it was hard to hold that stuff in, bro, because you got to see these dudes. And I'd be like, boy, if she ever get gone and leave, I'm smashing these bammers off real. But you had to protect, you know what I'm saying, what you had, because it was real. So, man, but it used to irk me. I told you I couldn't hold it one time. I went in and said what the dude from Jersey had said something to, and I had to, you know what I'm saying, put pause on him, right? But when she told me this Bama said the same thing, that I'm dope fiend, I ain't never did drugs in my life. I ain't never smoked no reefers. You heard me? Tell you all this stuff, man, and like the woman she on the street, like she ain't done pull my record up and know how much time I got, and you know what I'm saying, know my situation, like we ain't talked about it or whatever. Like, I'm doing drugs in here, or I'm messing with boys. And when she work in the block 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, she see what I do. So she know all of this is fictitious, but this is the lengths dudes will go to try to get to their agenda. You see what I'm saying? So it was crazy work, bro. And then, but when she told me he was saying some of that stuff too, and you know what I'm saying, asking her about this. He trying to get some drugs. But still though, bro, you would say that about me, the same dude that be defending you, the same dude that's putting his neck out on the line for you. You know what I'm saying? They backstabbers, man, and that's why it's hard to give your loyalty or trust to a joker that's locked up. Because he gonna always feed his agenda if he don't have that loyalty instilled in him. And man, that joint blew me. And I ain't want to do nothing to him because, like I say, he was already, you know what I'm saying, he was already bad off, you know what I'm saying, already, he damn bad. But man, he kept trying to talk to me and everything, and I just distanced myself away from him, stopped talking to him, whatever. And I don't know if he knew, but I never confirmed it. But I knew, you know what I'm saying, I know what you did. The woman won't gonna lie. I had that type of rapport with her where I knew she was not lying. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and these jokers will do this and then come right back and talk to you, man. And that joint was blowing me, man. I was like, man, all these Bammers is on some up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, these was hard life lessons in prison, man, that I was learning at the time because I'm young and I'm just being me, being what's already instilled in me, what I already know to be a real man, you know what I'm saying? To stand on your word, you know what I'm saying? And these dudes weren't built like that. And it don't matter where you from. It don't matter if they from where you from or whatever. They like this everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you meet somebody like that, it's rare. That's why when you know somebody you can trust and know they're going to stand on their word, no, don't matter what the opposition is, don't matter how deep, you know what I'm saying, these people is or whatever. They say they with you. And that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? That's why me and Dixon was like brothers, because Dixon ain't going to run. I'm going to tell you that right now. I know that for a fact. That's been proven. You know what I'm saying? And that's what be going on out here in this world, man. Dudes be friendships for a long time. The friendship ain't never been tested. You don't never know. Ain't never been no adversity that came that you know he really got your back. And it's a sad thing to say when that adversity do come, you might look back and he gone. You know what I'm saying? He gone. You know what I'm saying? And you on your own. So it's tricky, man. It's tricky, man. But it's been like that for me, man, over the years, man. Because like I say, I don't be playing around when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying, friendship stuff, man, or this my brother type stuff. I don't get into that, man. I say that I'm ready to go. If you going, I'm going. You know what I'm saying? If you going, I'm going. You know, so man, it's been dudes like that over the years, man, and that don't really mess with your mental. It make you look at things different. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when I had the incident, I should have known from then because that was early. You know what I'm saying? But you got to look back. You got to review your life, and you got to look back. And I remember, like when I was on Augusta, even when I was running the store box and I was doing all this, and after my store box got so big, then I used to be looking out for dudes because I had too much stuff. I got stuff in my cell, this cell, that cell. I got too much stuff. So if you owe me your whole check, and I know your whole check ain't number like $27, $30, at the end of the month, and this all you got, you ain't got no family support, but you done borrowed to the point where when you do get your check at the end of the month, you got to give it all to me because you done ate and drunk my stuff all month. And I started getting it, make sure you pay me first. You give me the whole $28 you owe me. You know what I'm saying? You give me the whole thing. And I know you're going to have to come back and borrow something because you ain't got nothing next week. So that's how dudes get themselves in a bind. So I got to the point where I had so much stuff, dudes that always pay their bill on time. You bring me your whole $28 at the end of the month, man. I might look at it, check, and make sure everything in the bag. I might give you $10, $11 back. That's going to save you from having to come back to me real fast or going to get in debt with somebody else. I used to just do that off the strength of dudes that paid their bill on time. Bro, that's real talk. That's what made me start running the joint with an iron fist as the years went on, because I used to do that. And then when the thing happened with me and Big Raymond, you know what I'm saying? Man, the people had all them notes saying that I'm the one who did that to Big Raymond. They told on me. And I know 60-70% of them that wrote notes was dudes that owed me money, and they was figuring like, well, I could duck that debt and just throw him to, man, them people would have, man, that man would have died, man, them people would have gave me the electric chair. So you willing to say, let him die for $30? What? Man, it's diabolical in there, bro. It's diabolical, boy. There's some backstabbers in there, man. They diabolical, man. Diabolical, man. It's some diabolical stuff, man. So, You know, like I said, man, it's crazy, crazy work, man. And dudes will talk behind your back, smile in your face, and I can remember the incident too, man. Later on, it was a dude, tall, slim Joe. I ain't call his name either, cause all these Bama's probably out here. They probably know I'm doing this. They know who I'm talking about. You know exactly who I'm talking about by the scenario. But I remember I had the little homeboy who still locked up again. He got out, went back in, he still locked up now, fighting for his liberation. Shout out to Goo. I remember when Goo was my celly, and Goo had went to school with my daughter. So I took a liking to him just off the strength of that alone. And he ended up being in the cell with me or whatnot. And then a couple of years later we ended up, they did some moves and I wasn't in the cell with him. But I remember he was down in the other building. Somebody had went in there and stole his TV, and I had helped him hustle and give him a little money to help him get a TV because he ain't really had a lot of support or whatever. You know what I'm saying? People ain't have it like that. So, and somebody stole the TV, man, and I put word out for where the TV was and this, that, and the third. Man, I heard about who posted took the TV, and I pull up on the Bama, but he on the other side of the gate. And I pull up on him on some, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, hey, if you did that, and I'm telling you right now, it better get back. You know what I'm saying? And he snatching like he really built like that, but he won't. And he just ain't know what he was gonna get. So Gould found out too, and Gould pulled up on him, and they had a little standoff of woo, man, but they ain't get locked up. But Gould was still trying to plot on him to get him. So the Bama that I'm cool with, he grew up with this Joker. So the Joker pulled up on him and asked him, man, what's up with Banky? Man, he trying to get involved with something, trying to say I did this and did that, and you know what I'm saying, man? And he tell me what he gonna do if he see me and all this. This Bama tell him, oh, man, he just talking. He ain't gonna do nothing, man. Don't even worry about that, man. I mean, I ain't never known him to do nothing to nobody, nothing. I mean, I wouldn't even be fighting at that. When this Bama talked to me every day, this Bama done been around me for years. This Bama done seen me, carry dudes away from here. So I figured him out. What was his angle for that? Either he really don't like me, he want to see me go out there and catch a case. He want to send somebody up on me where I get towed off, I get moved, I get locked up, because if one of them gonna do nothing, victory against me was nil. Man, and I know we beefing, bro. You ain't gonna win that. You ain't gonna win it because I'm ready. I'm always ready. However you come, whenever you come, I'm gonna be ready. And I knew he won't come. I was gonna go get him, but he tried to put a battery in the dude back. So I'm like, where that come from? What the angle is? What do he want to get me locked up? Why ain't we? He sitting up there playing chess with me every day, talking to me every day, man, going getting wine and telling me, man, you want to hear drinking? Now I started thinking the Joker might have been trying to poison me. You know what I'm saying? So dudes will be secretly hating on you, man, and they'll smile in your face because they can't F with you. They can't mess with you. So they'll, you know what I'm saying? They try to get close to you. But all the time, they don't even like you. You know what I'm saying? They don't even like you. And that's diabolical to me. I'm like, bro, if I don't like you, I'm not talking to you. I'm not kicking it with you. I'm not doing all of that fake play, all of that. I'm not even dealing with you. You gonna know that. When you walk up to me, what's up, Bank? And I keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? When I don't say nothing to you, when I look at you and I keep my mouth closed. And you know I see you. So I don't do that. But these dudes play them type of games, bro. So you got to be careful who you let get close to you. Because the person getting close to you probably is trying to set up your downfall. You know what I'm saying? Probably try to set up your and he was a dope fiend at that. And when I get the sack or have some, I throw him some. And you still gonna try to put me in a bad position to hurt somebody? Cause I know you ain't think he was gonna hurt me. Shh. Man, diabolical boy. It's diabolical, boy. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place, them backstabbers. You understand? Because any physical altercation, to get to the point where you playing with them things, man, you could be gone a decade up in the mountains or going up in somebody's courtroom or being in the hole for 2 and 3 years. And you gonna try to send somebody or get somebody some false narrative about me? A young dude. That's why the young dude was inquiring, because he didn't really know. A young dude, an older dude would have knew. He wouldn't have tried that. But you try to send that little young dude, to get hurt, man. And you was hurting me. So I'm thinking that you either didn't really like him, or you didn't like me, or you ain't like either one of us. But I heard you supposed to grew up with the dude. So, you know what I'm saying? It be that type of intricate playing going on in there, man. Some real live, you know, tomfoolery, man. You better off just staying to yourself, doing your own thing. You know what I'm saying? Every smiling face ain't really rocking with you. Everybody speaking to you and talking to you don't really like you. They just know they can't mess with you, so they trying to get something else to mess with you. Or the first chance they get, they gonna put that knife in your back, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's penitentiary life. And that's got to be a lived experience to understand. I had to live that to understand. You know what I'm saying? So it's very rare that I trusted anybody in prison, man, just from the way prison is cut, just from the way it's ran, just from the way it is. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter where they from. And I'm telling you that right now. It ain't because you're from here. I done seen them do it on all the way across the board. All the way across the board. You know what I'm saying? And man, yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's real, man. It's real in the field, man. Dudes will do anything. And then just like I said, I told you, I done seen dudes be together every day. But when that war come, when them things come out, man, I ain't with him. You just been with him every day for 10 years, and then you ain't with him? No, we ain't cool like that. They'll leave you out there, man. Backstabbers, man. Trust nobody, man. Straight up, just like Pac said, trust nobody, man. Yeah, but anyway, man, I just wanted to share that with y'all this morning, man. Be careful who you let get in your circle, man. Understand, man, that you know, loyalty is built on action, not words. You hear me? Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Duck them hooks. You heard me? And most definitely, duck them bammers. They out there.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality. You know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.